friends, to my first class of cloud. First and the foremost, what are the 10 benefits of cloud? I will keep on telling you one by one, and will explain you each of them. So the first thing is less cost. What do you mean by less cost? What you mean is that it has a lot of plans. It has a lot of ideas, which keeps you invest. When you're starting up a company, or you may be working on a new project, whatever you are working on, you have to invest a lot of money in previously, which reduces. Cloud reduces it. For example, it has a pay-as-you-go system, which is how much you use, you pay for that. That is exactly what you have to pay for. If you're not using it, you are closing the resources or shutting it down or removing it from your resource. You don't have to pay for it. One vital important thing why cloud is so much in the market. Now, cloud has before cloud, you had to buy a couple of servers. Couple of servers means a lot, because there was no concept of auto scaling. When I say auto scaling, means when there is a peak point, when there is and downtime. That means your server or your application is not in use or is overused. There was no way that you can auto scale it. When I say you cannot auto scale it, what I meant is you don't have that facility to downsize your resources. And when you're downsizing your resources, you don't pay for it. So this concept was not there. So since it is said so, it is a bit debatable at this point in time. Let me tell you why. Because initial investment is not there, but then there is a recurring investment, recurring expenditures. So industry is still figuring out whether this initial investment is cheaper than the runtime cost or not. Said so, you should understand one thing very clearly, that it preliminarily seems to be a little cheaper. Industry has to figure it out going forward, 5-10 years kind of stuff, because it's almost a child baby right now. But then industry has to get to know whether it's actually beneficial or not. Coming back to the second point, 24/7 availability. It is very, very important. It is achieved by a lot of vendors, a lot of websites you visit. For example, Facebook. You hardly see a Facebook to get down. What do you mean by 24/7? That means whenever I ask for a service from this website, it should get to me immaterial whether it is down or not. Because do not underestimate this point, because the more you are available, the more business is available to you. If the business is available, that means there's money coming up. And for 24/7, it is not something which is very easy to achieve, because there can be a server downtime, there can be a network downtime. Everything is possible for not getting it running. Said so, let me tell you, in the industry, it is very easy to make up a website, but it is very easy to make. It is very difficult to make it 24/7 and auto scale. Lots of reasons can be there to get it down, and people really struggle to get it done in that case. Coming back to the third point, flexibility in capacity. I have already discussed this. It's more of a as and when required. Flexibility of the capacity is that what I have a capacity. I don't know the capacity to be very precise. It can be nighttime, geographical location, nighttime, wherever you are situated at, can be too much of a high, too much of a low. there's no access, there's nobody coming. Imagine in an on-prem system where there's fixed servers, you are actually investing a lot of resources which is unnecessarily in use, and you have already paid for it. Remember one thing, you have paid for all these servers which you have bought, but then if there is no user, and you can't predict the maximum user of it very easily, because it takes time for a normal traffic to be estimated. So remember one thing, this is something which is very important, very important point, that you should have a flexibility. Okay, now the next point is I would say that not only an enterprise, not only company, every individual was looking for it. It is called as all-over functioning. What is all-over functioning? What do you say that you are carrying a heavy laptop with you, and without that laptop you cannot work, because it is something which you need a high configuration laptop. You have everything with you, but then since that specific laptop which was configured for you to work is not with you, what if you have a new device where you have to do the installation and everything all over again? Installation takes a lot of time for you to start up. That calls for a service which is already available. What you need is a very low configuration laptop, or maybe a tab. Sometimes a mobile can be used, and you are up and go with just internet connection. That is exactly what cloud gives you. You have a lot of development environment already available, a lot of services are already working on it. You just say that I'm getting off from the office, I'm getting off from my city for some time, but save my work. I'm not going to carry my laptop. I'm just going to say that it's going to work on just on internet. I just get into the internet, get into AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud platform, and my setup is all ready for me to go, and I start developing. I completely concentrate on the business instead of my infrastructure and resources requirements. This is a very valid point. Going back to the next point is automated updates on software. This is much crucial, very important, because do you remember those days when you are struggling to patch your system? Do you remember those days when you were actually struggling to migrate from a lower version to upper version? All these are being taken care of by cloud nowadays. So what is that? It is always keeps you updated, keeps your client updated with the system, because you are updated with the system, and you are getting all the new technologies, all the new possible patches, all the new licenses are all updated all the time. So you are not having a pain to migrate. Said so, I would like this video to continue on the second part. Reason behind this, it would take a long time for me to complete all the features of benefits of cloud, but keep on saying this, seeing this video, keep on subscribing, because we are talking about high-tech technology over here, and you're going to learn something which industry needs it. Thank you, see you, bye, tada.